I overcompensate with trying to always be perfect. And this result in me to have set really high expectation for myself, especially for my line of job.
Every time I think of trying something new, I feel like, what if you mess up? What if everyone sees you fail? And I'm so tired of it. How do you push past that fear and just do things? I think at some point, everyone in their career life, they're always scared of trying something outside of their comfort zones. The worst thing was I had a retrenchment just 2 years ago. When it came, I really didn't know what I was supposed to do because I've been in the industry for my whole life, right? So afterwards, I was just thinking like job searching, and there was no avail. To me, it was just constantly trying, reassuring that myself I'm worth it. Do not settle for something less than what you think you deserve. I did join another company, which I didn't. In the end, it detrimented me very badly. I could see that I was unhappy in general, but the whole time that I was there, I quit, and I felt much happier. And luckily for me, then I found a new adventure that's starting in this company that I'm not gonna say. Yeah, but it was much better for me right now.
Do not be afraid to mess such. Such is life. How do you move on from fear of failure? I think like fear of failure is something that everyone have, but they shouldn't be afraid to live with it. Everyone really go through with this lah. Even if you fail, what you can do is that you should learn from the mistake and then try to do better next time, so that at least you do move on and become a better person. Yeah, you don't repeat the failure, and then by going through the failure every time, you actually do become a better person, and that's what we should learn from failure, I think.
Do you think fear of failure is a Singaporean trait? Personally, I think it's a very Singaporean trait because of how fast-paced and how competitive Singapore is. I think we always strive to be better. Singaporeans generally always set high expectations for themselves, and it's because of this act of trying to be perfect all the time that cause us to have this fear of failure. Personally, for me, I also deal with this idea of fear of failure because I think for me it stems from this lack of confidence with myself, with my own skills. Then I think it results in me to have this I overcompensate with trying to always be perfect, and this result in me to have set really high expectation for myself, especially for my line of job, because I have to always strive to always be the best so that I'm not eliminated, which I think is not healthy. To deal with this fear of failure, on a personal level, we all should just encourage one another instead of comparing. Because I think comparing it's a trait also in Singaporeans, because they tend to see what's good, but they don't understand the hard work behind it. So I think we should just start encouraging one another instead of comparing. Or I think we also should set healthy expectations for ourselves. And by setting healthy expectations, it also lead us to have this realistic and healthy expectations so that we don't have this fear of failure. As a whole Singapore, we can do better with a healthier mindset. And I think we can work towards this for the upcoming SG60 National Day. Boom!